Okay guys, so I'm back here with another video. Definitely want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to this new YouTube page, Invest 2 Millions. So basically, a lot of people, I'm sure, have the question of how do you find stocks, to invest in, or how do you do your research, and how do you, figure out what's a good company to invest in and things of that nature. So I'll take you through an example that I have currently right now on my phone. This Amazon.com. Now, a lot of people know of Amazon. They know, about the Amazon Prime and about the different trucks that they have, delivering services and things of that nature. They know about the Amazon Echo. They know about, how you can order things. They know about the 2-day or the 2-hour delivery. They know about, a lot of things, the entertainment things that they're doing, things of that nature. So basically, I want to take you through a hypothetical situation. So if you wanted to invest in Amazon, a lot of people say, well, how do I do that? How do I, invest in Amazon, or how do I figure out how, the company is doing? So basically, one of the companies that I invest with is MERRILL EDGE. They're a pretty decent company. The reason that I go through them is because I'm a Bank of America customer, and they're actually a Bank of America product. So that's one of the reasons that I go through MERRILL EDGE, and they do have some very good tools out there. So that's one of the things that I kind of recommend MERRILL EDGE if you do go through a company to invest. And then with your fractional investing, I invest through something called Stockpile. So I definitely recommend Stockpile as an app. Now, getting to what we're going to get to. So with Amazon, here's my phone, and here's Amazon on my phone. I'm not sure if you can see it, but we'll try to make do. And yep, so you see the ticker symbol. It's at $2,095.97 per share. Then you have your charts and things of that nature right here. You have your 5-year average. So this is crazy, because with the 5 years, if you can see that, Amazon was below $500. When was that? In 2016. 4 years later, we're in 2020, and they're at $2,095.97, which is crazy. That's ridiculous. So as we scroll down on the MERRILL EDGE app, you actually have your stock stories. So the stock stories are real good because it kind of paints a picture of the company and what they're doing. So basically, it kind of gives you an introduction of the company, how they're doing, what they're doing, and what the analysts say about them. So if you go to chapter 1 of the stock story, it tells you their market cap. Amazon's market cap is $1 trillion, which is ridiculous. $1 trillion market cap. It's crazy. Also, their 52-week range is crazy too. It's from $1,586.57 to $2,185.95. So you see that. And then they have a 1-year price change of $464.41, which is crazy. So it tells where the main office is. It tells the most recent corporate changes. It tells you how many full-time employees they have. And that's pretty interesting, because Amazon actually has 798,000 employees employed with Amazon. So that's pretty crazy within itself. What else? So it tells you the definition of market caps. It tells you who's in Amazon's, who their peers are, who their company peers are. So that's pretty interesting. It tells you who the company president is, and it tells you who the CFO is, the senior vice presidents, the leadership, things of that nature. So that's pretty interesting. If you click next. Now saying, how is Amazon doing? So basically, Amazon has three separate divisions. So they have Amazon Web Services, Amazon North America, and Amazon International. Now, the crazy part about it is that Amazon Web Services is beating out the retail business of Amazon. So if you look at this chart, you'll see that, let me see if I can zoom in on it. Amazon Web Services actually has $505 billion in terms of their key market drivers. And then Amazon Retail Services has $418 billion, which is crazy. And then Amazon International has $162 billion associated with that. So that's crazy within itself. Then it's showing the total revenue of Amazon. Now get this, the total revenue of Amazon is $87.44 billion. And also, it looks like they had an operating income slash operating profit of $3.94 billion, which is really good. What else? So let's move on to the next chapter. So, how is Amazon performing as it relates to the S&P 500? So the S&P 500 is just an average of 500 stocks, and their averages for the last year. So with Amazon, they're doing 29.43% better than the S&P 500, which is crazy. So I'll zoom in on that. You see that? Zoom in on that. Yep. So, and let's go back. And I think that was the last chapter. If I'm not, nope. I got a couple more chapters. So this is pretty important that I want to show you guys. So this is what the analysts are saying about Amazon. So Morningstar actually has a whole rating on Amazon. And they say the estimated fair value of Amazon is $2,400. I'm thinking, no. It's a buy all the way. I'm buying Amazon. CFRA states that Amazon is a buy. And their 12-month target is $2,300, which I think is kind of low. So. And it also tells what the bulls are saying about Amazon. So bulls are people who are optimistic about the stock. So, you have bulls and bears. Bulls are people who are very optimistic about the stock, and people who have, very high recommendations in regards to the stock. So basically, they're stating that Amazon has dominated online retail in the United States with about $275 billion in the region for 2019, which is crazy. Also, it states that over half of the world's internet users are coming from developing markets, and Amazon has ample growth opportunities for those marketplaces, and also they have opportunities in cloud servicing, advertising, and devices. Some of the products that Amazon has is that people are optimistic about are Amazon devices such as Kindle, Amazon TV, Dash Echo, Alexa enabled products, and other things of that nature. And basically they have what the bears are saying about Amazon. They say Amazon's future market expansion trajectory is likely to be ungiven, given to the global logistic needs, content investment, increased competition, physical stores, healthcare efforts, etc. So, I kind of disagree with that. I'm buying Amazon. So let's go back to the next chapter. And the next chapter has the next steps for Amazon.com. So basically, they have a hypothetical share price calculator on here. It's pretty dope. I'm gonna go back, see if I can zoom in. Yep. So they're saying if you have 10 shares of Amazon, it's gonna cost you roughly $20,000. But like I said, you got to remember that, you know, you can also do fractional share investing with Amazon. So that's always a great thing. And they're saying a peer stock to Amazon is Booking Holdings. I used to own some Booking Holdings back in the day, but they liquidated my account on one of my accounts, so they got rid of it, and I just haven't bought anymore. But I probably need to, because the stock is at $1,928.72 a share. So that's definitely something that I might have to look into. They also say a peer stock is eBay. I do sell a lot of things on eBay. Unfortunately, I don't own any eBay stock, but I might have to look into it. And they say Expedia is another peer of Amazon, and they're at $120.12. So, you know, it's pretty interesting. Now we're going to get to the good stuff. So basically, analysts actually have reports that you can actually pull off of MERRILL Edge and some of the other stock market platforms that you can actually look at what the analysts are saying about it. So I'm going to pull up one of the analyst reports, CFAR, and basically they have a buy rating for Amazon. And we'll pull the most recent one. And let me go back. So let me show you guys how to get to it. So if you go on the app and you go right under where it has ratings right there, you'll see where it says view reports. So if you go ahead and click on view reports, you have the reports right there, and then you can pull the most recent one. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull one. So this one is pretty interesting, because it actually has, and I'm going to zoom in on it so I can see it. They have the price target. Now they're saying the 12-month price target is $2,300. Now I bet some money that it's going to go to $2,500 a share by the end of 2020. And that's just my optimism within this particular stock. So I'll show that to you. Zoom out. And it has different graphs and things of that nature. So it tells you the highlights of, Amazon stock. So it says that they're forecasting that net sales are going to rise 19% in 2020, which is paced relatively strong but slightly decelerated. And they're projecting healthy growth, healthy e-commerce growth. Let's see, what else? They're also stating that the sales are rejected, and they're stating that Prime membership is actually going to increase the subscriptions of Prime membership. Now, I personally don't have Prime, but my parents have Prime, and the thing is, with Prime, you enjoy that 2-day shipping, you have different benefits and things of that nature, so I think a lot of people are going to find value in having Prime, so I think that's actually going to drive the stock up higher. Now, the device sales like Fire TV, the Echo, and the Alexa are going to rise. I currently have a Fire TV, which is awesome. So, that's great. And they're saying that projections of that are going to rise about 17% in 2021. So, those are some of the things that actually this report actually tells you. The projections in terms of, the percentage of rise and increase that different stocks are actually going to receive. They're also talking about the AWS business. Now, AWS is actually Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web Services basically, does the whole hosting of, different servers and things of that nature. So Amazon Web Servicing host, I believe they host Instagram, and they host a whole bunch of different websites. So Yahoo, portions of yahoo.com, crazy stuff. I remember Amazon Web Services actually went down a couple of years ago, and a lot of the different websites that people tried to pull up weren't coming up. And the reason for that is because Amazon Web Servicing was down. So, that's that's one of their profitable businesses as well. And as we discussed before, that's actually one of the most profitable business units that they actually have, which is crazy to me, that the retail side of the business isn't the most profitable sector of the business. What else? So basically, also in the report, they also show the different revenues in millions of dollars from the previous years and things of that nature. So if you look, you'll see where they actually have the previous revenues from the different quarters. So that's pretty interesting and things of that nature. But like I said, one of the most important things on this report that it's actually telling you is that buy rating. That's what you want to look for in these reports. You want to look for those buy ratings. And we'll go back. Get my camera to act right. Okay. And they also have, like, look at all these reports. This is crazy. I didn't even know about these, but this is crazy. Let me see if I can zoom in on them. Look at all these different reports that they have in terms of Amazon. You know, they have them from Morningstar. Now, Morningstar is kind of bearish on Amazon, and that's why I didn't pull up any of those reports. But let me see here. Let me see if I can pull up one. And we'll just, for the fun of it, we'll just take a look at it. So this one's pretty cool too. It kind of shows you indicators of whether the stock is actually fairly valued or undervalued and things of that nature. So, you know, this is pretty decent. They're stating that Amazon is actually fairly valued in terms of what their opinion is. So, you know, I, kind of think that, ooh, the camera's falling over. Whoop, camera's still falling over. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Let me get this straight. Okay, there we go. Back. Okay, so this report is pretty much saying what the last report said, that they're pretty much going to dominate the market. That's what the bulls are saying right there. And then also it's saying the bears are saying that, Amazon's trajectory, given the global logistics needs, and then increased competition in physical stores and healthcare. I don't know about that, but okay, So just an overview. That's how you actually pull different reports and see what the analysts are saying about different stocks. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into some other stocks and we're gonna look at those stocks and see what people have to say in regards to them. But unfortunately, my battery on my camera is going low, so I'm gonna have to say goodbye to you guys. But if you can do me a favor, if you can like, comment, and subscribe on the video, I greatly appreciate it. Also, I greatly appreciate everything. If you have any topics that you want me to talk about, definitely place those in the comments. And until next time, I'll see you guys next time. You all take care.